but close your mouths. Stop putting on your setting spray with your mouth open or your eyes open. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and close your mouth and put on your spray. Okay? I don't want to hear any complaints. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to Vanna Reels. I'm here to share my Sephora recommendations for the Sephora Savings event coming up on April 5th through April 8th. But before we get into those recommendations, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you like and follow your girl on all social platforms. But let's get right into it. First up on my recommendations, I'm going to share skincare with you all because before we get into any makeup, we need to make sure our skincare is prepped and ready for that makeup. All right, first things first, you know I'm a Belif girly. I am a true Belif girly. And let me tell you this right here, I don't leave the house unless I put on this SPF moisturizer. This is from their True Balm collection. I live by the True Balm collection. I have 3 products on this recommendation list for skincare. So that's number 1. Number 2, I didn't open this one yet. This is a newer one of the True Balm Moisturizing Cream. I love this for daytime moisturization. It is also good if I don't have on my SPF one. I have this one on if I'm just kind of staying in the house and out of sun. Because I will say, even though you're in the house, one thing I've learned is when you have those windows open, you're still getting some sun rays. So put on your SPF. Now let me tell you something. If you can't tell by this jar how much I use this, this is the Belif Aqua Balm Sleeping Mask. And baby, when I tell you this thing puts me to sleep, I always feel so moisturized before I go to bed after I do my nighttime skincare routine. I love this stuff. It's a jelly-like consistency. It literally just conforms back to its normal shape in here. And I always recommend this when it comes to Belif. Those 3 products, hands down, I love the True Balm collection. So you should check it out on this sale. Yeah, this is one of the pricier items. It retails at I think about $65 now. But with your tier, depending on what tier you are for the Sephora sale, I would say if you have the budget and the allocation to pick this up, you should. Especially if you cannot use the daily exfoliant that they have. This is the daily Milkfoliant. So you can use this every day, but it's an oat-based one. So I would definitely recommend this for your skincare needs, especially if you have sensitive skin. Oat-based products are always good for your skin when it comes to oils, cleansers, anything. This is a go-to for me because I cannot use their regular line. This one right here was a game changer. Now, next up on my list, this is probably my favorite topicals product besides the rollerball. I can't think of the name what it's called, but I'll try to put it on the screen. But this Topicals lip balm, when I tell you, the girls were not lying when they said this stays on you all day. It stays on you all day. And I think this retails for about $16. I will have the prices up on the screen of what they regularly are. But baby, this right here, Topicals got this one right. Because when I tell you this is probably the only lip balm that I feel like stays on me all day. And I actually feel like I don't have to reapply it 12 times a day. And it doesn't chip my lips away either. Like I feel like a lot of times you'll notice with a lot of your lip glosses, you may have like that chap like peeling over a couple of weeks, you know, of wearing it. But this does not do that. And it really does stay on. Like even in between eating, it may take off a little bit, but that's normal. You're eating. But there's still like that outer like ring is usually still there and your lips are still moisturized. I live by this now. It stays in my bag and I'm definitely going to be loving this during the summertime. I honestly hope that Topicals can come out with tinted versions of this because I just feel like they got this formula right and I just feel like they would blow a lot of the other lip balm a lot of the other lip balm competitors. I feel like they could really blow them out of the water if they come out with tinted versions of this. So Topicals, if you see this video, please baby, please come out with tinted versions of this because I absolutely love this product. Absolutely love it. Alright, so here's where we're going to get into the makeup portion of this video, and I'm going to start off with primers. So because I have oily skin, most of these primers are based off of that fact. So if you do not have oily skin, then maybe these primers may not be good for you, but if you have oily skin, I definitely recommend these primers. So first up, we have the Benefit Minimizing Pore, the POREfessional Minimizing Primer. This one I love because I have large pores, especially on my cheeks from acne that I've had when I was a kid, and just having large pores, and I sweat a lot on my face. So now this one is not technically for sweating. I feel like it justifies what I need it for, and it's this powdery kind of consistency that it kind of dries down to that I really like. So I would definitely suggest trying this one if you're just oily. Now the primer that I recommend for sweaty skin is the Secure the Sweat Primer. Now, baby, when I tell you I did a video on this, I did a 12-hour test on this video, and yes, I did sweat, but my makeup did not run off my face. And I even took this with me to Thailand. Now, if you've ever been to Thailand, you know that the weather there is very humid. It's hot all the time. So this was a perfect staple in my routine while I was there. Now, I will say, as far as packaging, I don't love how the cap does not stay on that much. I really would prefer a better tube, but I think I kind of understand why it had to be an aluminum tube. But also, it just, you can tell how much I use this. So you have to be very careful about how you fold this and put this in your makeup kit, because if you do bend it too much, that could cause some breakage on the canister. But I will say this is a great product if you are a sweaty face person. To all my sweaty face baddies, Patrick Starrr has done it for us, and I really appreciate him for that. And that's all I'm gonna say. And that's that on that, okay? Period. This Secure the Sweat, if you are sweaty, you need this, okay? Don't just get the setting spray. Get both. Both will just, okay? Dynamic duo. For this primer, my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Primer. I love this primer. As you can see, I have the smallest size because this is pricey. I really want to get the bigger size for this sale, but that's only if my funds are available for it, because I still have some left in here, but I might just get a smaller size of this. Baby, this right here, this I think is for all skin types. I've mostly seen people of all skin types be able to use this. I could be wrong, but that's what I've seen. But for me as an oily person, I feel like this allows your base to go on seamlessly. So you may apply your Secure the Sweat for a sweaty person in your T-zone, in your sweaty areas, but I feel like adding this too on your face, it still helps because it really just gives that flawless base. I even used it in my routine today, and I just love it. Like, especially if I have somewhere special to go, I'm comboing this with either the POREfessional primer or the sweat primer, Secure the Sweat. And now that I have Secure the Sweat, I mostly am putting these two together. So I would highly recommend this. Highly, highly, highly. And if you have the funds, baby, get the bigger size. I know that this is not the next step in our makeup routine, but baby, we have to get to this. Your one size mattifying spray, and then your Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, Airbrush Flawless Spray. These two, baby. Now I know I have the small size, but hear me out, okay? If you are not a person that can afford regular size and travel, get the travel. Because if you're not doing your makeup every day, this is all you need. I literally bought the double pack of this during the last Sephora Savings event sale last year, and I'm still on my first canister. So let me just tell you that, because I don't do my makeup every day, but I do it enough that I would need to. So if you feel like you found that double pack, get the double pack, because this, again, flawless application, the makeup does not move. This right here, securing that sweat in this together, I'm telling you right now, like on till dawn. And then y'all, wait a minute. Patrick is coming out with I keep calling him by Patrick, but I need to call him by the brand. One Size is coming out with a glitter version of this. And let me tell you, I'm trying to be on the front lines because that drops on April 2nd. And I don't know if I can wait till the sale, because what if it's gone? But baby, when I tell you I love this, now what I will say to you, a lot of people complain about the smell, but close your mouths. Stop putting on your setting spray with your mouth open. Or your eyes open. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and close your mouth and put on your spray. Okay, I don't want to hear any complaints. Thank you. But before we get to the end of the video, are you subscribed? Because you made it this far. So are you subscribed? That's really what I want to know. But all right, let's continue the video. Now these last few items are in no particular order and they belong to various categories within makeup, but I wanted to just put them all together at the end of the video. We have the Sephora lip pencil. Now remember, the Sephora collection is going to be 30% off. So this is your time to load up on those good Sephora items that you love. And baby, when I tell you this one right here, last year before my trip on the summer, this wonderful associate at Sephora helped me and she picked this out for me and I've been stuck ever since. I think that was last April. Yes, it was last April because it was for my trip. And she recommended this lip pencil to me, Molasses, 17 Molasses, baby. If you don't do one thing from the Sephora collection, get this. I'm telling you now, just get it because it honestly literally goes with any lip balm. Any lip balm, any pink, nude, brown lip balm. It goes very well with it. Honestly, I want to try with a red lip balm and see what happens. Like a lip gloss, like red. Like, oh, I should try that. Oh, you know what? I should get that new Fenty one. I should try it with that. But when I tell you this right here, eats, baby. Eats, 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 okay? It's like a Harry Potter wand. It's just magic on the lips. You see that? Magic on the lips. Right here. Molasses. Get that. We have the HAUS Labs concealer and I wear the shade 24 light medium. I use this as my lighter concealer. For my correct color concealer, like the one that matches my skin tone the best, I use Tarte Shape Tape, but I believe Tarte is still not sold at Sephora. So if you're looking for a nice concealer, and I believe that this HAUS Labs one is silicone based. So I don't know. I think I do really well with silicone based items, like as far as like my foundations and concealers and other things. So if you are looking for something that's silicone based, I would definitely recommend the HAUS Labs formula. This goes on great. I have it on now. I wear this in the middle now to kind of show that highlight in my concealers, and it literally gives me what it needs to give. I believe this retails at a $40 or so price tag. I might be a little high on it, but I'll put it on the screen. But I will say this is a concealer I would highly recommend. You know what's funny? When it comes to like my foundations and my concealers, I like to stay true to what I usually use. So I try not to switch up my base routine too much, but I thought this was a great addition at the end of last year. Now, last but not least on my list of recommendations, I have to recommend the One Size, yes, another One Size product. This One Size setting powder, yes, that's what it is. It's a setting powder. The One Size setting powder, when I tell you, I really do like this stuff. Now, I'm a cheap girl when it comes to setting powders, but I had to learn that if you really want that flawless like finish when you're done your face and you're setting it, you have to kind of spend a little couple dollars on your setting powders. And I feel like this is one of the ones that is worth it. I'm very interested in trying the pink one, but I don't know what it'll really do for my undertones. I kind of just want to try it. But I'm just using the shade. This is shade Translucent. I didn't get the honey shade, but I'm just using Translucent. I probably should get the honey shade because I feel like that probably would elevate my look a little bit further. But this does the trick. I'm not going to lie to you. It does the trick. And I just feel like using multiple One Size products, I've had a lot of good successful days of makeup routines. And I'm only using 3 products out of the One Size line so far. So that says a lot, I feel like. I just want to share with you all that while you're shopping this sale, number one, buy travel size. If you are not sure about the product or if it's available in travel size, buy the travel size. That is my rule number one, because remember, if you buy it in travel size now, there's always another sale at the second half of the year, usually. So, or you're probably going to get some, it's going to be gifting time. Things are going to go, it's going to be things going on throughout the year. So just get the travel size now and then go back and get the big size later. But your tried and true items that you really, really, really know you'll like, and you tried it before, maybe in a sample, and you liked it, get the big size because you know you're going to use it and you know you're going to love it. That's my tidbit about shopping this sale. And really utilize also your wish list. Try to get 1 to 2 items that you know. If you feel like you're like, look, I can't afford to really shop right now, but I want a little something, get the Sephora stuff, right? It's 30% off. That's the best way to shop it. So get that stuff because you know it's 30% off. Your total, if you're trying to stay under $50 or under $30, that's the best way to do it. If you have to be on a budget, put yourself on a budget, but don't restrict yourself where you can't get nothing. Because this is the best time to buy stuff, because we all know makeup costs money. Beauty products cost money. Skincare costs money. Alone, the skincare items I showed you was probably retailed at $200 just with the few items I showed you from skincare. So imagine once you build up your cart, because my cart right now is at about $200, but you know, who says I'm gonna get it all? But I'm building the cart. I'm figuring it out. But anyway, I say all this to say, please enjoy shopping during this sale. I love the Sephora savings event. This is the time where I really buy stuff, honestly, because I'm just a frugal girl and I like to get a sale. I love a sale. You can entice me with a sale, especially a good one. I'm going for it. If the money is right, I'm going for that sale. All in all, thank you all for watching this Sephora recommendations video, and I hope you all get what you want on your wish list or some of the items you want on your wish list. And as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and always come back and holler at your girl. All right, I'll see y'all in the comments.